Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to take our first look at Out of the Park Baseball 21 Greats Team League, Yankees versus the Astros, as the best players in team history do battle. This is a community-created mod, the Greats Team League. The best players in team history duke it out for bragging rights. And you can find this on the Out of the Ballpark workshop in Steam, as all the greats clash on the baseball diamond, as baseball lives on in our field of dreams. Happy Good Friday to one and all. All right, so I'll be playing as the Houston Astros greats and the Out of the Park Baseball 21 sim engine, the New York Yankee greats. Let's get to the lineups and play a little baseball. Derek Jeter for the Yankee greats will lead off. He'll play short. Batting second in left field is Mickey Mantle. The Bambino, George Herman Babe Ruth, the Sultan of SWAT, plays right and bats third. In the cleanup spot, the Iron Horse Lou Gehrig at first. Joltin' Joe DiMaggio's in center field. He'll bat fifth. Bill Dickey will do the catching and bat sixth. At second base, Joe Gordon batting seventh. Greg Nettles mans the hot corner, and he will bat eighth. There's no DH in this league. For good reason. There's a gazillion really good players, as I won with the Red Sox already. Ron Guidry is on the mound, the Gator, and he'll bat ninth. Let's see. It looks like they take... So for Ron Guidry, they took an average... For it's either 2 or 3 seasons. They came up with a formula. You're going to see some really gaudy stats for all. Ratings. I go with the 1 through 10 ratings. So he gets the start, the Gator, the lefty. Now I'm managing the We Don't Cheat Astros. Jose Altuve leads off. He'll play second base. Cesar Cedeno will bat second. He's in left field. Jeff Bagwell, former Red Sox farmhand, will play first and bat third. Jim Wynn, I believe he just passed away. He's the Toy Canning, correct? Or am I getting that wrong? He's in center. He's a cleanup hitter. George Springer is in right, batting fifth. Craig Biggio will do the catching. That's the position he came up as a catcher. Ken Caminetti's at third, batting seventh, playing third. Carlos Correa is at short, and he'll bat eighth. And Roy Oswalt is on the mound. He'll bat ninth and do the pitching. Oswalt, again, that's a 3-year, 2002, 2003, 2004. So they get like an average from that, I believe, how they got their ratings. All right, let's get to the ballpark and play some Great Teams Baseball League. As Captain Carl has joined us again, hope all is well. Sound check is good. And we're at Minute Maid Park. So Biggio behind the plate, 5 range, 5 catcher arm, 6 defensive range. Ken Caminetti's a 7 at third. Correa's an 8 at short. Altuve, this is defensive range, mind you, is a 7 at second. Bagwell is a 9 at first. In left, Cesar Cedeno, 9 range, 7 arm. Jimmy Wynn, 7 range, 8 arm. And George Springer, 8 range, 9 arm. So Oswalt is on the mound to face Derek Jeter. Jeter, a right-handed batter. The pitch to Jeter. 0-2 count. He's in the hole. Jeter swings, sends that ball to shallow left. And that's out number 1. Cesar Cedeno makes the catch. D. Scott Howard says, yes, the Toy Cannon. Thank you, thank you. As Captain Carl also says you are correct. Unfortunately, he just passed away. Here's Mickey Mantle, switch hitter batting lefty. Again, I'm not going to go through the numbers. They're all great. So Biggio sets the target. The pitch to the Mick. 3-0 count. They come inside, ball 4. So Mantle walks, and here comes the Bambino, the Sultan of Swat, George Herman, Babe Ruth. 1 out, 1 on. We're going to go a hard shift right. Oswald looks to first. They're holding Mantle on. Picks up the sign from Biggio. He rocks and deals to Ruth. 1-2 count. Ruth bloops the ball the other way. Cedeno racing in from left. He makes the catch. 2 down. Retreating back to first is Mickey Mantle. So 2 outs. Mantle will be off on contact at first. And here comes the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Biggio wiggles the fingers. The pitch to Gehrig. 2-1 count. Gehrig swings. Ground ball to first. That'll retire the side. Yankees get a hit but score no runs. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the all-time great Astros, Altuve, Cedeno, and Bagwell. Ron Guidry, the Gators, on the mound. He's a left-handed pitcher. Behind the plate, Bill Dickey. Catcher arm of an 8. Defensive rating above great. It's an 11. Nettles is a 10 at third. Jeter is a 5 when it comes to defensive range at short. Joe Gordon's a 9 at second, and Lou Gehrig is a 6 at first. Mickey Mantle is in left. He's a 9 range, 6 arm. Joe DiMaggio is a 7 and 7 when it comes to range and arm, and Babe Ruth 7 range, 8 arm. So here's the pitch to Altuve from the lefty Ron Guidry. Altuve, a right-handed batter. Full count to Jose Altuve. And that's a line shot to right, drops in front of Ruth, and the Astros have their leadoff runner on. Leadoff batter on. Altuve definitely a threat to steal, but Dickey has a good arm. And here's Cesar Cedeno. We're going to play hit and run. Altuve goes. Here's the pitch. And that's bloop, shallow left. Mantle comes in, makes the catch, fires to first, but not in time. A good strong throw from the Mick. So 1 out, 1 on for Jeff Bagwell. Bagwell digs in that right-hander's batter's box. A lot of pop in that bat. Bill Dickey sets the target. Here's the pitch from Guidry to Bagwell. 2-1 count. Bagwell swings, grounds it to Jeter. Jeter goes to Gordon. On to Gehrig. A low throw, picks it out of the dirt. That's a double play, 6-4-3. We're through 1, no score. Top of the second for the Yankees will be Jolton Joe DiMaggio, Bill Dickey, and Joe Gordon. To face Roy Oswalt. DiMaggio, right-handed batter. Oswalt nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Jolton Joe DiMaggio. He swings at the first offering. And he sends that ball deep left field. Cedeno near the track. And he makes the catch. Jolton Joe got under that one. One out, no one on for the Yankee catcher, Bill Dickey. He's a left-handed batter. Dickey awaits the Oswalt offering, and here it is. He swings, inside pitch, left center field, and Cedeno makes the catch, calling off the center fielder, Jimmy Wynn. So Cedeno's been a busy beaver out in left. Beardson 007 at the ballpark. Hole ball as well. 2 outs, base is empty. And now bring up the second baseman, Joe Gordon. Gordon, right-handed batter. Biggio goes through the signs. Oswald nods his head. He rocks and deals. And that is a pop-up. Actually, no, yes, it is a pop-up as he pops out to short. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the second. No score here at Minute Maid Park. And here's the toy cannon Jimmy Wynn, followed by Springer and Biggio. If anyone gets on, Ken Caminetti. They'll face Ron Guidry. The pitch to Jimmy Wynn. 3-0 count, winning with the green light, but he takes ball 4. So Guidry with the walk. Now bring up George Springer. Springer, the right fielder. Wynn, definitely a base stealing threat. We're going to play hit and run. There's the pitch. There goes Wynn. Ground ball right side. Gehrig tosses to Guidry for the out. Springer does his J.O.B. Jimmy Wynn's at second base with 1 out. And here's the catcher for the Astros, Craig Biggio. He came up as a catcher, so he's catching in this game. Wynn takes his lead. Guidry peeks over his shoulder towards second. Now looks in at Bill Dickey. Nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Craig Biggio. 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a big out, number 2 for the Yankees. And here comes Ken Caminetti. 6s across the board. Wynn will be off on contact. He should score on a hit, even though there's good arms in the outfield. The Gators ready to work. The pitch to Ken Caminetti. Full count to Caminetti. Ball 4. Dickey tried to frame it, but he didn't get the call. So first and second. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. And here's Carlos Correa, the shortstop. Dickey goes through the signs. Guidry is ready. The windup, the pitch to Correa. 1-0, Correa swings. Fly ball out to right. Ruth camping, and he makes the catch for the final out. Astros strand 2. We go to the top of the third. It will be Nettles, Guidry, and the top of the order, Derek Jeter, to face Roy Oswalt. Nettles, left-handed batter. Good power, good eye, below average contact. Let's see if the Astros can take advantage of that. Biggio sets the target. The pitch to the Yankee third baseman. 2-2 count to Nettles. Nettles, ground ball through the right side past the dive of Altuve. And that's the Yankees' first hit. Here comes Ron Guidry. He's probably going to bunt, even though he's a dreadful bunter. We're going to play our third baseman in. Bagwell will continue to hold Nettles. The pitch to Guidry. 1-0. He squares. He bunts it. The only plays to first, so a good bunt by the Gator. As Biggio fielded it and threw to Bagwell. Nettles advances to second. 1 out. He's in scoring position for Derek Jeter. Jeter's 0 for 1. Oswalt hoping for a strikeout. The pitch to Jeter. Full count. Inside corner. Ball 4. So that will set up a double play ball. But now you have to face Mickey Mantle. It just doesn't get easy. Apichatter's at the ballpark. Howdy. Mantle walked. Nettles at second. Jeter at first. Astros go to double play depth. Pinching the middle. Here's the pitch to the Mick. 1-2 count. Mantle in the hole. Swing and a miss. That's a huge strikeout for Oswalt. Got him on that sinking fastball. So 2 outs, 2 on for the Bambino. George Herman, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1. Gehrig on deck. He flew out to left his other time up. We try to beat the shift. We're going to play straight away in normal. Here's the pitch to the Bambino. 2-2 count to Ruth. Ruth swings at the inside pitch. Sends it right field line. That's going to be out number 3. And the side is retired. Making the running catch for the Astros was George Springer. So the Yankees squander a big opportunity there. John 772. Do these all-time rosters come with the game? Yes. They're in the community. So you buy the game, you get all the seasons, and then you go to the workshop and you look for Great Teams League. There's 2 of them. Actually, when you load one, both of them come in. There's 2 different. I'll show you the other one tomorrow, which gives you even more players. And again, You might not agree with all the players they picked, but it's fun. So here's Roy Oswalt. Then the top of the order, Altuve and Cedeno. The pitch from the Gator. Full count. Oswalt takes him full, but he strikes out. Slider down and away. 1 out, top of the order, Jose Altuve. He is 1 for 1. I didn't even know about the all-time roster. Beatles Eternally. In our chat yesterday when I was playing, said check this out. The fans create a mod. The community created this mod. You even get the Kansas City Marnox. Oh God, what's the Kansas City? You know, like my throat. Sorry, Marnarks. God, speak of the English, yeah. But I think that's an all-time. They're all all-time teams. So you get Satchel Paige on a team with Josh Gibson. Marnarks. There you go. All right, the pitch to Altuve. 1-2 from the Gator. Ground ball. Nettles charges it. Throws. Zips it low, but Gehrig digs it out of the dirt. So 2 up, 2 down. Here comes the left fielder, Cesar Cedeno. He's 0 for 1. He's got good power. Dickey sets the target, the pitch to Cesar Cedeno. He swings at the first offering. Ground ball. Jeter charges at short. Good strong throw to Gehrig, and the side is retired. Top of the 4th. No score. Each team with only 1 hit. Due up for the Yankees, Gehrig, DiMaggio, and Dickey to face Roy Oswalt. Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse, 0 for 1. Oswalt nods his head. The pitch to Gehrig. 2-2 count to Lou Gehrig. Swings at the inside pitch, goes the other way, grounds it to third, and that's out number 1. Great reaction by Ken Caminetti and strong throw. This is the game. They loaded up all the stadiums. I wasn't switching anything. You're right. There's no longer a hill at Minute Maid Park. Clinton Park's in the chat. Here comes Jolton Joe DiMaggio. He's 0 for 1. Oswalt deals to the Yankee Clipper. 0-1 count. DiMaggio swings the stick, and that's a base hit down the left field line. Will he get 2? Cedeno digs it out, fires towards second. It's cut off, and that's a stand-up double for Jolton Joe DiMaggio. So 1 out. DiMaggio stands at second. Here comes left-handed batting catcher Bill Dickey. On deck, Joe Gordon. They're going to see if Dickey will chase. They're going to go with a pitch around. Will he chase and beat the ball into the dirt? He swings at the first Oswalt offering, and he grounds it to short. That's what they wanted. Out number 2, as Correa looked DiMaggio back. So they threw it low and away, and Dickey grounds it to short. 2 outs now. Gordon at the plate. The second baseman's 0 for 1. Nettles on deck. He's already singled. Guidry. We could walk the bases loaded, hypothetically, and go at Guidry. We'll go pitch around to Gordon. 0-1. Gordon swings, and he bloops one into left. Cedeno puts a charge on it. Here's the throw to the plate. DiMaggio slides in, and he is safe. 1-0. Yankees. We should have walked the bases loaded. So here it is one more time, the replay. As Gordon bloops it to left, Cedeno put a good charge on it. DiMaggio, excellent base runner, scores ahead of the throw. And here comes Greg Nettles. Nettles is 1 for 1. Gordon being held at first by Bagwell. Oswalt looks to first. Now deals to Nettles. 1-1 count to Greg Nettles. And Nettles rips a shot left center field and gone! It just gets over the wall. Actually, it got more over the wall than I thought. And it's 3-0. He is 2 for 2. He's belted the poop out of Oswalt. And again, I should have walked the bases loaded and faced Ron Guidry. Here's the pitch to Guidry. 1-2 count. He's going to strike out. Should have walked the bases loaded. So the Yankees strike for 3. The big blast, the 2-run homer by Nettles. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 3-0, all-time Yankees. Due up for the all-time Astros, as I call them. Bagwell, Wynn, and Springer. If anyone gets on, Craig Biggio. Guidry is struck out 2, walked 2 and 3. The pitch to Bagwell. Full count to Jeff Bagwell. And ball 4. So that's another walk for Guidry. Here comes the toy cannon, Jimmy Wynn. He also walked his first time up. Gehrig holds on Bagwell. We're going to play hit and run. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. The throw down, not in time. As Bagwell steals second. The count is 0-2 on Jimmy Wynn. The Gator, he's ready. He rocks and deals. Full count now. Wynn, fly ball, shallow right. Ruth coming in. He makes the catch, lines himself perfectly for the throw. But Bagwell does not go. So 1 out, 1 on for George Springer. The right fielder is 0 for 1. Let's see if he can yank one out. 3-0 Yankees. Dickey wiggles the fingers. The Gator, Ron Guidry, quick nod of the head. The leg kick and the pitch to Springer. 1-2 count. Springer grounds it slowly to third. That's out number 2. Making the play is Nettles. Advancing to third is Bagwell. So 2 outs, and it's up to Craig Biggio to try to get the Astros on the board. Astros catcher is 0 for 1. Guidry peeks to third for a moment as Nettles fakes trying to get behind Bagwell. Looks in at the plate, nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Biggio. Biggio swings at the first offering, and that is a base hit down the right field line. This could be extra bases. It rattles around. Biggio going for 2. Here's the relay throw, not in time. So a clutch hit by Craig Biggio, and the Astros are on the board. It's now 3-1. Tying run comes to the plate in Ken Caminetti. Caminetti, no official at bat yet, as he walked. Guidry rubs up the baseball. He's back up on the bump. Now he's ready. The pitch to Caminetti. Caminetti swings, bloops it out to right. Ruth coming in, and the Bambino makes the catch. The Astros do score 1. We go to the top of the 5th. The all-time Yankees 3. The all-time Astros 1. Due up for the Yankees, top of the order, Jeter, Mantle, and Ruth. Oswald has thrown 65 pitches. Jeter is 0 for 1. The pitch to one of the many Yankee captains on this team. 0-1 to Jeter. Hard hit ball to third. That's going to be out number 1. Nice play by Caminetti. Quick glove, strong throw. And here comes the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. This is how great this team is. Mickey Mantle is playing left. The Mick is 0 for 1. Switch hitter batting lefty. He awaits the Oswalt offering. Pitch homeward bound. 1-0. Mantle swings the lumber. And he bloops it to center. So Mantle has a hit. Here comes Babe Ruth. The Bambino, Swoten the Swat, 0 for 2. Hard shift right. Actually, hard shift right. In the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Mantle takes his lead from first. Biggio goes through the signs. Oswalt ready. He rocks and deals. 0-2 count to Ruth. Strike 3 looking. The Bambino didn't like that call from the man in blue. He thought it was low and away. So 2 outs. Mantle will be off on contact. Here comes the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 2. On deck, Jolton Joe DiMaggio. Biggio sets the target. The pitch to Gehrig. 3-0. Gehrig takes ball 4. So with 2 outs, 2 on, Mantle's at second, Gehrig is at first, and here comes Jolton Joe DiMaggio. He's 1 for 2. He scored the Yankees' first run on the blue pit by Gordon to left. Oswald and the Astros need to retire the Yankee Clipper and keep it a 2-run deficit. They trail 3-1, 2 outs, top of the 5th. The pitch to Jolton Joe DiMaggio, 0-2. DiMaggio fights off that inside pitch. He sends it to left, and another run's going to score. It is 4-1. So DiMaggio fights off that inside pitch. He takes it to left center. He's now 2 for 3. Jolton Joe DiMaggio. Beardson007 in the chat says, I have my final 4 in my all-time worst teams, 1901 to the present. 1901 Milwaukee Brewers, 1924 Boston Braves, 1962 Mets, 1979 Toronto Blue Jays. There was a Brewer team in 1901? Interesting. Or is that a typo, Beardson? Anyway, sounds like fun. So it's now 4-1 Yankees. And here comes Bill Dickey. It doesn't get any easier. Gehrig at second. DiMaggio at first. The pitch to Dickey. He is 0 for 2. 1-2 count. Dickey in the hole. And Dickey, left center field. He drives that ball deep, 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 and making the catch is the center fielder, calling off Jimmy Wynn. A nice running catch by the Astros center fielder, Jimmy Wynn, as he called off, Cesar Cedeno. But the Yankees played another run, bottom of the 5th, 4-1 all-time Yankees. Due up for the all-time Astros. Correa, Oswalt will probably go with a pinch hitter. And Altuve. So let's just get someone up in our bullpen. Oh, wow. So we learned something today. Apachatter said, did the 1901 Brewers become the Browns? Beardson007. They became the St. Louis Browns in 1902. Cool. And hello to Sports Time Machine. Check out that wonderful channel. All right, so let's get someone up in the pen. Keuchel's a lefty. Yankees have a ton of lefties. Let's get Keuchel up. Ooh, we got J.R. Richard on this team. Let's get Keuchel up. Yankees have a plethora of lefties. Let's get Keuchel up. Keuchel will get up. Here's Carlos Correa to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. He's 0 for 1. The Gators ready to work. The windup and the pitch to Correa. 1-2 count to Correa. Strike 3 looking. The Gators struck out 3, walked 3, giving up 1 run in 4 1/3. Oswalt, he's thrown 84 pitches. He's struggled. We're going to go with pinch hitter here. Ooh, we got Jerry Grody on the team. I didn't know he must have played for the Colt 45s. Lance Berkman's a switch hitter. Glenn Davis, I remember him, power hitter. Bob Watson, the Bull. Bill Doran. Doug Rader. Craig Reynolds, Jose Cruz. Hunter Pence, and Terry Poole. Let's go with the righty. He's a 9 defense. Watson is a 9 defense. Berkman is a 10 defense. Let's go with Glenn Davis to pinch hit. Powers 8. So Glenn Davis will get the call. Dallas Keuchel will be coming in the game. As Oswald Day is done, he can only lose it. He can't win it. Oswalt, 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned. Walked 3, struck out 3, and gave up the 2-run homer to Nettles. Here is Glenn Davis. He'd like to go yard. One out. No one on. The pitch from Guidry to Davis, not with love. 1 ball, no strikes. Davis swings, and he sends that ball deep to center field. DiMaggio going back, and he makes the catch. What a running catch by Joltin' Joe DiMaggio, the Yankee Clipper, showing that he can do it with his glove as well. So there's 2 outs. Top of the order, Jose Altuve, as Mr. Utah Mike listening to see if any drum banging's going on. He's 1 for 2, Altuve. Dickey sets the target. The pitch to Jose. 2-2 count from Guidry. Strike 3 looking, and the side is retired. Guidry got him on the slider, and Dallas Keuchel will come into the game. So Dallas Keuchel. So here's Dallas Keuchel. He's a lefty. Due up for the Yankees, Gordon, Nettles, Guidry, and the top of the order, Derek Jeter. Gordon's 1 for 2 with a ribby. He knocked in the first Yankee run with 2 outs. The pitch from Keuchel, 1-1 count to Gordon. He'll swing the stick. And he sends it shallow left towards the line, and Cedeno makes the running catch. 1 out, and here's Greg Nettles. Nettles is 2 for 2, a homer and 2 ribbies. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Lefty-lefty matchup. Biggio sets the target. The pitch. 2-2 count to Nettles. He swings, and that's his 3rd hit as he goes the other way to left. Nettles having an enfuego game. Guidry will probably bunt. Keuchel goes right at him. 1-0. Guidry misses the bunt. 1-1 count. Will Guidry square again? Keuchel throws to first. Did they get Nettles leaning? No, he just gets back. Guidry prepares to square. The pitch homeward bound. 1-1 count. Guidry squares and misses again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Will he try to bunt with 2 strikes? Keuchel nods his head. He rocks and fires. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Actually tried to bunt. He pushed at it, but missed. So that's a strikeout. So 2 outs. Nettles will be off on contact. Top of the order, Derek Jeter. The Yankees shortstop's 0 for 2. He awaits the lefty's offering. Here's the pitch from Keuchel. 2-2 count to Jeter. Strike 3 looking. Off-speed pitch. Biggio did a great job of framing it. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 4-1 all-time Yankees. Due up for the all-time Astros. Cedeno, Bagwell, and Wynn. If anyone gets on, George Springer. Guidry still on the mound. 5 innings. 3 walks, 4 Ks. Thrown 74 pitches. Cedeno's 0 for 2. The pitch to Cesar Cedeno. 2-2 count from the Gator. And that is a gap shot, right center field. That's going to be extra bases. Cedeno can fly. Will he go 3? I think he's going 3. He's heading for 3rd. Here's the relay throw, and it will not be in time. A leadoff triple for Cesar Cedeno. And here come the Astros. And here's Jeff Bagwell. Bagwell 0 for 1 with a walk. The pitch to JB. Full count to Bagwell. Bagwell bloops it. Shallow right. Ruth coming in. Lines himself up. He fires towards the plate. He's going to nail him. He's going to nail him. Oh, wow. Cedeno just gets in. Dickey thought they had him, but the Astros plate their 2nd run. Let's watch that over. I thought Ruth really set himself up well to launch it towards the plate. Here's the sac fly to right. You can see Ruth coming in, setting himself beautifully, gets his momentum to come forward, fires a strike to Bill Dickey. Cedeno very fast, and he just gets in there. Dickey still doesn't think so, though. So 4-2, and here's the toy cannon. Jimmy Wynn, he's 0 for 1 with a walk. The pitch to Wynn, 1-1 count from the Gator. It's a nubber. Guidry pounces on it, throws to first, but not in time. It's an infield hit. For the speedy Jimmy Wynn, tying run comes the plate and George Springer. Yankees hoping to turn 2 to get out of the top of the 6th. 4-2 Yankees. Springer's 0 for 2. We're going to play hit and run. There goes Jimmy Wynn, 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. Throw down, not in time. So it's an 0-2 count. Wynn's in scoring position. Springer's got to adjust his swing here. Just needs a base hit. Wynn should score. Dickey sets the target. Pitch homeward bound by Ron Guidry. 1-2 count. Springer grounds it back to Guidry. Guidry throws to first. He fumbled the ball a bit. So there's 2 outs, but advancing to third is Jimmy Wynn. And now here's Craig Biggio. Biggio 1 for 2. He knocked in the first run. Can he pick up his second RBI? Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal for the Yankees. Guidry takes a deep breath. Arms down to his chest. The leg kick and the pitch to Craig Biggio. Full count to Biggio. Biggio, fly ball, center field. DiMaggio coming in. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Wynn is stranded at third. But the Astros pick up one more on the sac fly after the triple from Cedeno. Top of the 7th, 4-2 all-time Yankees. Keuchel back up on the bump. He will face Mantle, Ruth, and Gehrig. As baseball lives on in all of our fields of dreams, regardless of what game you play, PC or card and dice. The Mick is 1 for 2. He's now going to bat right-handed. The lefty Keuchel nods his head. He rocks and deals to Mantle. Full count to Mickey Mantle. Mantle nubs it. Biggio pounces on it. Throws to first. 1 down. And here comes the Bambino. 0 for 3. Lefty-lefty matchup. Biggio sets up. The pitch to the Sultan of Swat. 1-2 count. Ruth in the hole. Ruth goes the other way. He singles to left. Nice piece of hitting by Babe Ruth. This game really has adapted this mod. You can't shift like nuts because they're going to go the other way, which is kind of cool. I like that. That's why you see everyone as a normal hitter. They're going to go the other way. So 1 out. Bagwell holds Ruth. Not a lot of speed, but again, his base stealing ability, per the ratings of whoever made this, he can steal a bag. Gehrig's 0 for 2. They're hoping for a double play ball. Astros pinch the middle with Correa and Altuve. The pitch to the Iron Horse. 1-1 count to Gehrig. Gehrig swings, and he sends it to right center field. Ruth hits. He took a wide turn. Thought better of it. He didn't want to challenge the toy cannon's arm. Jimmy Wynn. So 1 out. Ruth at second. Gehrig at first. Here comes Joe DiMaggio, the Yankee Clipper, 2 for 3. He scored a run and knocked in a run. Yankees can blow this thing open. They have a 4-2 lead. The pitch to DiMaggio. 3-0. Inside corner, ball 4. Bases juice. Keuchel struggling. And here comes Bill Dickey. Brad Lidge has bad control. Darryl Kyle. Octavio Dotel. Larry Anderson's going to get up. Ruth at third, Gehrig at second, DiMaggio at first, Bill Dickey at the plate, Keuchel on the mound. Yankees trying to break it open. They have a 4-2 lead. The pitch from Keuchel to Dickey. 1 out. Actually, we're going to play double play depth. And now the pitch from Keuchel to Dickey. 2-0, Keuchel. Dickey grounds it right side, and the only play is the first. Yankees get their 5th run. So Bagwell fielded it and tossed to Keuchel. He never even looked to try to turn 2. 5-2, second and third. Anderson continues to warm. Here's Joe Gordon, 1 for 3 with a ribby. Nettles on deck. Let's go mound visit. Keuchel says he feels great. Anderson continues to warm. So they're going to give Keuchel the opportunity to get out of it. Here's the pitch to Gordon. 0-1. Gordon swings the stick. Slowly hit ball. Charge by Altuve. And it's going to be an infield hit. The Yankees plate run number 6. It's now 6-2 all-time Yankees. Greg Nettles having quite a game. 3 for 3. A home run and 2 ribbies. This will be Keuchel's last batter. Guidry on deck. I'd like to walk the base. You know what? Screw that. We are walking the bases loaded this time. Bases loaded. Will they take Guidry out? They did. Paul O'Neill. Larry Anderson is ready. Lefty-lefty matchup. Paulie O'Neill, captain clutch for the Yankees on those 90 World Series teams. DiMaggio at third, Gordon at second, Nettles at first. The pitch to captain clutch, Paulie O'Neill. 1-2 count. Keuchel has him in the hole. He strikes him out. He strikes him out. Woo! But the Yankees plate 2. It's now 6-2. Bottom of the 7th. They play take me out to the ball game in this all-time greats team league. Due up for the Astros. Caminetti, Correa, and a pinch hitter for Keuchel. Larry Anderson's ready. We'll sit him down. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. The Yankees go to Dave Robertson. And let's just look at the Yankee team here for the Yankee fans. You have Whitey Ford, Lefty Gomez, Ron Guidry, we just saw, Waite Hoyt, Andy Pettit, Jack Chesbro, Sparky Lyle, Dave Righetti, Mariano Rivera, Dave Robertson's in the game, Red Ruffing, and Dylan Betances. That's an interesting choice. No Goose Gossage. So Gossage must be on the White Sox, I would think. But they do have Mo, and you have a good Dave Righetti. So then the Yankees also have Yogi Berra, Munson. Obviously, the people in red are in the game. You've seen them already. Jorge Posada. They're carrying 4 catchers. Of course, Berra can play the outfield also. Don Mattingly, Tony Lazzeri, Willie Randolph, Phil Rizzuto, Roy White, Earl Combs, Bobby Mercer, Bernie Williams, Roger Maris. That is a formidable team. So I wonder where Guidry is. I mean, Goose Gossage. My guess is the White Sox. I don't think he pitched long enough for Pittsburgh. All right, back to game action. Here's the pitch from Robertson to Ken Caminetti, who's 0 for 1. 2-0 count. Caminetti's going to swing the big lumber. That's a base hit to center. Base hit to center. Oh, Captain Carl, maybe the Goose is on the Padres. Yeah, they're not on, I don't think they're not on multiple teams. I don't think there's anyone on multiple teams. From what I read, if I read correctly. Carlos Correa comes up. Astros down 6-2. I want to play hit and run, but I can't give up outs. The righty Robertson deals to Carlos Correa. No outs. Caminetti at first being held on by Garrick. Full count. Swing and a miss. Big pitch there by Robertson. 1 out. Keuchel will be called back, obviously. Let's get Larry Anderson back up. Anderson back up. He's ready, but we're going to keep him up just in case our pinch hitter bangs into a double play. All right, so Robertson is a right-handed pitcher. Terry Poole was always very clutch when I watched as a kid. Lance Berkman, switch hitter, but Craig Reynolds, no. I'm going to go with Terry Poole. Terry Poole is going to pinch hit for Keuchel. Larry Anderson will come into the game to pitch. 1 out, 1 on. Let's see what Dave Robertson does here. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal for the Yankees. The pitch to Terry Poole. He's in the hole. 1-2. Poole, base hit down the line. That's going to be extra bases. They're going to want us. No, we're not going to. Ooh. Caminetti can try to score. The ball is very deep. Caminetti is an average runner. Ruth has a cannon for an arm. They're going to hold Caminetti. Can't run into an out, down by 4. So the pinch hitter, Terry Poole, just as I remembered him, was clutch off the bench. He doubles down the line, and David Robertson finds himself in a bit of a pickle. Top of the order, Jose Altuve. Altuve's 1 for 3. And now we're going to sit Larry Anderson. Don't want to tire him out. If Altuve goes yard, it's a 6-5 ball game. The pitch from Robertson to Altuve. He swings. Ground ball to Nettles. He'll take the out at first. Another run scores, though. And it's 6-3. Astros cut the lead in half. 2 outs, though. Poole stands at second. And here comes Cesar Cedeno, left fielder, 1 for 3. Righty-righty matchup. Dickey sets the target. The pitch from Robertson. 3-1 to Cedeno. Ball 4. And the tying run comes to the plate in Jeff Bagwell. Can Bagwell go bippity-boppity-boom? He's 0 for 1. He does have a ribby, though. Anderson gets back up in the pen. The pitch to Bagwell. Full count to Jeff Bagwell. Swing and a miss. So Robertson does his J.O.B. He does give up a run. But we go to the top of the 8th. And it's 6-3 all-time Yankees over the all-time Astros. Larry Anderson will come into the game. Terry Poole, pinch hit double, did his job. Anderson will come in and try to take it to the bottom of the 8th and keep it a 3-run deficit. Ironic, Larry Anderson's on this team, and that's the wrong pitcher. Why is that? I have to reset the pitcher. Obviously, we have the right, well, when he was with the Blue Jays? Is that the Blue Jays? So, ironically, Anderson's on the team with Bagwell, and it was the Red Sox who traded Bagwell for Anderson. Yankees will send up the top of the order. Jeter, Mantle, and Ruth. Jeter's 0 for 3. The pitch from Anderson. 0-2 count. Jeter in the hole. And Jeter grounds it slowly to short. That's going to be an infield hit. And he picks up his first hit, as eating the ball was Correa. So Jeter, 1 for 4. There's Mickey Mantle. Anderson throws to first. Jeter shortens up his lead. The pitch to the Mick, 0-2. Mantle bloops it shallow right, and Altuve makes the catch over the shoulder. Quickly getting back to first is Jeter. Nice play by Jose Altuve. And here comes Babe Ruth, 1 for 4. Astros look to turn 2 and end the inning. Anderson takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals. 1-2 count to the Bambino. Swing and a miss. Larry Anderson got him. Nasty slider. He's not out of the frying pan yet. Jeter will be off on contact with 2 outs. Here's the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. He's 1 for 3. Once again, Anderson takes that deep breath. Arms down to his chest. The leg kick and the pitch to Gehrig. Full count to Lou Gehrig. Inside pitch, Gehrig drives that ball the other way, and making the catch is Cedeno. What a catch by Cesar Cedeno at the wall. Anderson applauds his left fielder as well as the fans. Bottom of the 8th, 6-3 Yankees due up for the all-time Astros. Wynn, Springer, and Biggio. If anyone gets on, Ken Caminiti. Jimmy Wynn, 1 for 2. Dave Robertson back up on the mound. The pitch to Jimmy Wynn, 3-0. Ball 4. And that's it. Here comes Mariano Rivera. So Rivera will try to get the final 6 outs possibly, or just the out of the bottom of the 8th. He'll face Springer. Wynn, excellent base stealer at first. Gehrig holding him on. Rivera, who had that devastating cutter. We're going hit and run. Stay out of the double play. 0-1. There goes the runner. The swing. Base hit right side. Hit and run works to perfection. Wynn's going to go first to third. And here come the Astros. First and third. No outs. And here's Craig Biggio. He represents the tying run at the plate. Mo's got to bear down here. Dickey had a word with him back behind the plate. What a matchup we have. The pitch from Rivera to Biggio. 0-1. Craig swings. Base hit. No! Jeter makes the backhanded play. Fires! But it's an infield hit! Biggio gets the hit and the RBI. It's now 6-4. Nice play by Jeter. He made a strong throw. But Biggio hustling all the way. Tying runs now at first and Biggio. Springer's at second. Go-ahead run at the plate. Ken Caminiti. Caminiti is 1 for 2. It's been a slugfest here. Started off slow, but it's now 6 runs for the Yankees on 11 hits, 4 runs for the Astros on 8 hits. Mo deals to Caminiti. 1-2 count to Ken Caminiti. Strike 3, so Rivera comes back with a vengeance. 1 out, 2 on. And here's Carlos Correa. Anderson on deck. We will go to Billy Wagner. Let's get Billy Wagner up. He's a lefty. And the righty, Octavio Dotel, just in case. I don't think they're playing with the, you have to face, I don't know, we're going to find out if we go righty and they're not going to let me switch. I don't know if they switched the rules to play with the, you have to pitch to 3 batters. 1 out. 6-4 ball game. Tying run at first. The pitch from Mariano Rivera to Carlos Correa. 1-2. Correa in the hole. Correa bloops it to right over the leap of Gordon. And they hold the runner at third. Wow. So you just witnessed Correa, that cut fastball. He bloops it to right. Shades of Gonzalez, except he blooped it to left. In the World Series, Game 7, that beat Rivera and the Yankees, as Arizona would crown the championship, claim the championship. So bases juiced. Larry Anderson will be called back. Now we got to go. I think we go with Lance Berkman here. So Lance Berkman's going to pinch hit for Larry Anderson. As Wagner and Dotel continue to warm. Sports Time Machine says, got a bad feeling they're going to bring in Righetti. Well, Rivera has not been bueno. I love Mo, but he's not been bueno. Springer, the tying, Springer's at third. Biggio, the tying run at second. Carlos Correa at first. Lance Berkman to pinch hit. The pitch to Berkman. 1-2 count. Rivera has him in the hole. Berkman sends that ball deep right field. Ruth makes the catch. Springer's going to tag up, and he scores. So it's 6-5. This is one thing that Out of the Ballpark has to fix. I want to see the play, but for some reason on tag-ups or on any play where you want to advance the runner, they don't show you it. But Springer scores. Now 6-5, and Biggio tagged up from second to third. Perez stayed at first, so the tying run 90 feet away. Rivera struggling. And here's Jose Altuve. Wagner and Dotel continue to warm 6-5. The pitch to Jose Altuve. Can he tie it up and put the Astros ahead? Full count to Altuve. Altuve bloops it, and Jeter makes the catch in shallow left center. The Yankee captain, one of many on this team, saves the day, and the Yankees hold the lead 6-5. Rivera says thank you. So DiMaggio's a righty, then we have Dickey, the lefty, Gordon, the righty, Nettles, the lefty. We're going to go to Octavio Dotel. Or do you want to go to Billy Wagner? Nope, Dotel. We're going to go to Dotel. Wagner will sit for now. Yankees holding on to a 6-5 lead. Oh. And he'll be the pitcher. Yankees holding to a 6-5 lead. Here's Joe DiMaggio. He's 2 for 3 with a ribby. And he scored her. Dotel deals to DiMaggio. DiMaggio swings at the first Dotel offering. And he rips that shot high, deep, and gone. The Yankee Clipper crushes the Dotel pitch. And the Yankees go up by 2, 7-5. Joe DiMaggio. My God, did he crush that pitch. 433. It's a slugfest here in Houston. Try to blow a fastball by him. Let's watch the Joltin' Joe DiMaggio majestic homer one more time. As he crushes this fastball. Oh, left center. Cedeno made a run for it, then he looked up, waved bye-bye. Wow. So Octavio Dotel, meet the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio. Not going so well for you, Dotel, is it? There's Bill Dickey. Dotel's got to settle in. Yankees again have a 2-run lead. The pitch to Dickey, 1-2 count to Bill Dickey. Dickey launches a shot to center field, and that's going to burn. Jimmy Wynn, he's got a double. Holy cow, Dotel. We've seen enough of Dotel. The Yankees haven't, but we have. Gordon coming to the plate. And let's quickly get Billy Wagner back up. And he's ready. And it's Billy Wagner time. Here comes Wagner. Dotel faces 2 batters. DiMaggio homers and Bill Dickey doubles. So here's Billy Wagner, the lefty, to face Joe Gordon, the righty. Gordon 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. Dickey at second, no outs, 7-5 all-time Yankees. The pitch to Joe Gordon, 1-2 count, Gordon in the hole. Swing and a miss, he went too far. 1 out. Greg Nettles, you know they're going to pitch hit for Rivera. Lefty-lefty matchup. Nettles is 3 for 3, a home run and 2 ribbies. We're going to shift right guard third. Billy Wagner's ready. The pitch to Nettles. 0-2 count. Nettles in the hole. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down with Wagner. He struck them both out. He struck out Gordon and Nettles. And here comes Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, to pinch hit for Mariano Rivera. So it's another lefty-lefty matchup. Let's see if Donnie Baseball can drive in Bill Dickey from second. Wagner looks in. Biggio sets the target. He rocks and deals to Mattingly. 2-2 count to Don. Mattingly sends that ball left field. That is caught! What a catch by Cesar Cedeno in left center as it just kept carrying. It almost carried out of here. Wagner and the Astros fans breathe a sigh of relief, but the Yankees get a huge insurance run. It is now 7-5. We go to the bottom of the ninth, and Yankee hopes lie on Dylan Betances, who has poop control. He will face Cedeno, Bagwell, and Jimmy Wynn. Astros need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Minute Maid Park, they believe in their Astros. Cedeno will take. Betances has control issues. Ball 1. Oh, yeah. Take until you get a strike. Here's the pitch. Ooh, 1-1 count. Cedeno didn't like the call. He'll get the green light to grip and rip. Dickey sets the target, imploring Betances to hit it. Here's the pitch from Dylan Betances. Full count to Cesar Cedeno. And a swing and a miss. Nasty pitch on the inside corner. Tied him up with that fastball. Wow. So Betances gets the count full, but strikes out Cedeno. Yankees 2 outs away from an opening game victory in the all-time greats league. And here's Jeff Bagwell. Bagwell's 0 for 2 with a ribby. The pitch to Bagwell. Full count to Bagwell. Betances struggles, and Bagwell punches it to Nettles at third, who fires to Gehrig 2 away. So Betances throws a ton of pitches, but he has 2 outs, and here's the toy cannon, Jimmy Wynn, the last hope for the Astros. 7-5 Yankees. 7-5 Yankees. Jimmy Wynn 1 for 2. He digs in. Betances takes a deep breath. Sweat from his brow. The windup and the pitch to Jimmy Wynn. 3-1 count to Jimmy Wynn. Ball 4. Tying run comes to plate and George Springer. As they play charge, Betances again struggling with control. Springer 1 for 4. Power is a 7. Hunter Pence, 6. Watson's a 6. All right, George Springer. What say you, George Springer? Here's the pitch from Betances. He represents the tying run at the plate. Win at first. Full count to Springer. Springer, right side. Gordon has it, throws to Gehrig, and the ball game is over. The Yankees, the all-time New York Yankees, defeat the all-time Astros 7-5. What a ball game. It started off as a pitcher's duel and turned into an offensive slobber knocker. Yankees win 7-5. So let's see who the player of the game is. Joe DiMaggio. And we'll tell you why Jolton Joe is the player of the game. DiMaggio, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 ribbies, and a walk. Now to the pitching. Ron Guidry gets the win. He went 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. Walked 3, struck out 4. Then Robertson came in, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. Walked 2, struck out 2. Rivera got the hold, but it was shaky. 1 inning, 3 hits, 1 run, it was earned. He struck out 1. Then Dylan Betances, throwing the ball all over the place, but 1, 2, 3, he gets the 3 outs in the ninth with a tying run at the plate. He walked 1, he struck out 1. So Guidry the win, Rivera the hold, Betances the save. For Houston, Oswalt is 0-1. He takes the loss. 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned. 3 walks, 3 Ks. He gave up a homer to Craig Nettles. Keuchel came in. He gave up another 2 runs. He was putrid. 4 hits, 2 runs earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks. Larry Anderson, an inning, no runs, 1 hit, a strikeout, no walks. Dotel, not good, but Wagner bailed him out. And actually, big insurance run, though it wouldn't have mattered. Didn't matter because it was 7-5. They would have won 6-5. 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. And it was a home run by DiMaggio. Wagner came in, 1 inning, 3 outs, 2 strikeouts after the Dotel fiasco. Let's go to the batting. Yankees, Jeter 1 for 4, a walk and a strikeout. Rizzuto came into play short. I missed that. I think he came in the 9th. Okay. Mantle 1 for 4, runs scored, a walk and a strikeout. Ruth 1 for 5, a run scored, 2 strikeouts. Gehrig 1 for 4, a run scored and a walk. DiMaggio, player of the game, we already told you, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 ribbies, a walk and a home run. Bill Dickey 1 for 5 with a ribby. Gordon had a nice game, 2 for 5, 2 ribbies, a run scored. He struck out once. Nettles had a really nice game, 3 for 4. He knocked in 2. He could have easily been also player of the game. A walk and a strikeout. Guidry had 2 at-bats. He struck out twice. O'Neill, pinch hitter, 0 for 1. He struck out. Robertson, pitch, did not hit. Rivera, pitch, did not hit. Mattingly, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. And Betances, pitch, did not hit. He got the save. For the victorious Yankees in their 7-5 win, 39 at-bats, 7 runs, 13 hits, 7 ribbies, 5 walks, 9 Ks. For the Houston all-time greats, Altuve was 1 for 5 with a ribby. Cedeno was 1 for 4 with a run scored, a walk and a strikeout. Altuve also struck out. Bagwell 0 for 3, a run scored, a ribby, a walk and a strikeout. Jimmy Wynn 1 for 2, a run scored. He walked 3 times. Springer 1 for 5 with a run scored. Biggio 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. He struck out once. Ken Caminiti 1 for 3, a run scored. He K'd once. Correa 1 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Oswalt 0 for 1 with a K. The pinch hitter Davis 0 for 1. Keuchel pitched not hit. Poole had a pinch hit double. He was 1 for 1. Anderson pitched not hit. Berkman had a sac fly or a ground ball. Must have been a sack because he has no official at-bat. He had a ribby. Dotel pitched not hit. Wagner pitched not hit. The Astros in a 7-5 defeat. 33 at-bats, 5 runs, 9 hits, 5 ribbies, 6 walks, 8 Ks. And there you have it. Fun little league there that someone created. I won my Red Sox game. Where's my Red Sox game? Oh, right here. 3-2. Papelbon got the win. Street got the loss. Player of the game, Pedro Martinez, though. I think we'll show you the Monarchs. And now, let's see. Where's Pittsburgh? No. Where is Chicago White Sox? Let's see if Guidry's on the Chicago White Sox real quick. I'm curious now. And my allergies have really kicked in. Where are the White Sox? Well, there's an easy way to find the White Sox. Let's go here. Standings. White Sox. Roster and transactions. No, he's not there. Maybe he's San Diego. Maybe Captain Carl. He said San Diego. Standings. Padres. Actually, let's just look here quick. No. Oh, yes, Gossage. You are right. Captain Carl is right. Gossage is in San Diego. Interesting. 84, 85, 25 saves, 26 saves for San Diego. So that's interesting. Alrighty, well that's the game. Hope you enjoyed it. I think what we'll do next, as I'm really enjoying this, I think we'll do Satchel Paige against David Price. And I think we'll do a video showing you all the players on the teams. That might be fun. Let's just look at the Mets real quick. All right, Jacob deGrom is on the team. Excellent, excellent. I want to see what he does with some sort of offense. My God, Seaver, deGrom, Syndergaard, Gooden, and Cone. Jesus. Oh my God. That's hilarious. So, all right. And that is it, folks. Let's do a here and save game. This is Al, Red Sox fan. Hope you enjoyed that. Collectaholic, check out that wonderful channel. Yep, Padres as Sports Time Machine. And Captain Carl said Padres. That's interesting to me. That's interesting. So, if you guys are interested, please leave a comment below or once this uploads if you want to see the rosters. If you want to see the rosters of the teams. And then if you want to see the other league, which has a lot more players, you actually have like I think 13 players on the taxi squad or whatever it's called. So, and you have a DH in that one. But I kind of like not having a DH with all the great players. That doesn't, with so many good players, you get them in the game. And I think you can't just keep playing. I think they're fatigued because they made it so you can't just keep playing the same guys over and over again. They're going to, let's look at the Red Sox real quick and lineups. And you can see it's set up that players are going to play every 15th, they have them set up, and fatigue does set in. Now, the Red Sox had some. Joe DiMaggio, Dominic DiMaggio didn't make this team. He made the other team on the other league that's set up. I mean, they took Tony Armas over Dom DiMaggio, which is frightening to me. Dom DiMaggio should be on the all-time Red Sox team. He was a great player. Other than that, I mean, Tony Canigliaro didn't make it. Okay, I can kind of see that, but I mean, if it was me, I like Tony C, but I cannot argue with Harry Hooper or Dwight Evans or Manny Ramirez. So, but yeah, Dominic DiMaggio should be here, not Tony Armas. That's my opinion. So, anyhow, it's a fun league. I highly recommend it if you have Out of the Ballpark 21. And again, Gerald Saltamalacchia makes this team. That is kind of nuts. I just find that funny. I'm pretty sure we could have picked a different third catcher. Though I like Gerald Saltamalacchia. Ortiz, this is interesting. He's a 9 at first. Defensive range. Doesn't mean the errors, but I bet if we looked up his stats, he didn't make a lot of whatever. I don't know how they got a 9 at first, but so that's a solid team. So anyhow, lots of fun. If you like this, please leave comments of what you want to see next. Veritek Gedman. Yeah. So I don't think Veritek on the other one, Gedman and Veritek are both on. Again, you got Fisk, Saltamalacchia, and Veritek. I would have went Gedman over Saltamalacchia. Definitely. Oh, he's over here. I forgot. We have a 9. So we have Gedman. I think I will move Gedman over there. I think I will. Let's see if we can do that now. So let's move Salty. Can we move him here? We can. And let's move Gedman here. Okay. We got Bill Lee, Bill D. So you get a few extra players that you got Tiant. So there are going to be injuries in this game too. So it's I highly recommend it, if you have it. Fun stuff. I'll be playing this more than any type of season. I love this stuff. So Action PC, I have the projections. I'm putting all the photos in. I'm trying to figure out a tournament for that. I'm not playing the whole season there, but I like to figure out, not a one and done, but because there's 30 teams, I got to figure out, I guess we can have play-in games. Those would be one and done. So we'll pick the worst teams for that and then go from there. All right. Anyway, I babbled enough. I'm very excited about this. Just a ton of fun here. with the all-time greats team. Again, you probably pretty much, I've looked through some of them. They look like solid teams. Questions here and there. But all right, till next time, health and happiness. Take care. Be safe. Be smart. We'll get through this coronavirus together. I love you all. Be positive. There is good news. Not everything's gloom and doom. The malaria pills, along with some other medications, have seemed to work and help people, and they're working on a vaccine. So till next time, God bless. I love you. You know it's coming, folks. Peace!